Hi, Rose. So, originally I wasn't going to stream tonight. It was just getting later and later, and I'm just like, but I want. I want to stream. I want to get this done. Because I keep holding off doing these paintings because I'm like, oh, I could stream these. Only to fall into the cycle of like not doing these paintings, and they need to be done. My convention is next weekend and I am bricking it. And the fact that these designs aren't done yet has me scared. Hello, Callisto. My mum literally said to me today, she's like, you know your convention is like right around the corner, right? I'm like, yes, don't remind me. I already know. Okay, everything's good. I think the music is a decent thing. Literally, that's been me with these sticker designs. Just procrastination. That is the name of the game. Now, this design would have been done weeks ago, but I wanted to like make it a bit more cohesive with the other designs. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do this watercolour, aren't I? Yup. This is quite pink. I might have to add like a little bit of yellow back to this. Me, every time I see a Johnny Sims email come into my inbox with like a new hair to download. Like, you don't need any more CC, Zoe. Oh, wait. This creator who does a ton of male CC hair just uploaded a new one. Yeah, male CC should be the exception. It should. But is it? Is it really? Because you're still adding to your CC count, aren't you? Oh. I'm trying to figure out how to do these shadows. To be honest, in terms of CC limit, I have not even checked how much my Sims custom content is right now. I am scared. I'm scared to check it, to be honest. Yeah, I have not even checked my CC. Not in a while, anyway. So what is everybody up to? Also, this stream was like very last minute. Very last minute decision. No wonder why. It's kind of quiet. CC shopping. I don't know why, but like the light is really blowing out these colours. They look cooler on the camera. They look cooler on the camera. Oh. Let's see. Is that better? I don't know. I can't really tell. Oh, they do. I love Sims Trouble Hairs. Like, they're so good. You're writing OC law. Fun. Let's go with the brown. This brush isn't really the kind of brush to like dig into paint. I'm gonna go get ready for art fight this year. Exciting. Like, I have a bunch of, like, events before art fight, to be fair, so, like, I won't be doing that straight away. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. Oh. What, my music was just like, no. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna support you with this. Why is it saying that the queue is empty? That was weird. Oh, like, it's like shuffle completely turned off. I am confused. Spotify was just being weird with me. Okay, I think I need a more synthetic brush. Because, yes, I love my Kolinsky brushes, don't get me wrong, but, like, sometimes a synthetic brush can be, like, more firm. it can be like the firmness you need in a brush. Oh, you mean Art Fight? Yeah, Art Fight usually works when nobody's on it, or like hardly anybody's on it. For the first 3 days of Art Fight, it like on the site itself, just avoid using the site itself. It breaks. I think I might need to top up some of my colours in this travel palette. I just had a thought. Basically, I have so many events this year, and one of the things me and my mum were doing yesterday was looking at holidays. I'm like, I don't know whether I'll be able to go on holiday with the amount of events I've got this year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just anxious of how close some of the events will be together. Because I want to give myself enough time to prepare for the events, if you know what I'm saying. And if I'm on holiday, well, I'm not really preparing for said events, am I? Last year, I was Team Werewolf in Art Fight. I was happy to be Team Werewolf. It was fun. I'd never done Art Fight before. I'm trying to get like a delicate effect with the pink. I know, I'm really curious. I did actually vote in the themes this year. I can't remember exactly what the vote was, the vote's options were. Do you remember what the vote was? Because I don't. I've been a little bit too preoccupied with other things to remember. Ooh. I'm not sure whether the vote was before the new year, to be fair. Hello! Hello, Em. I'm painting Sophia. BB Sap, yeah! I don't know exactly what team I would want to be on. Obviously, I think there is an option where you can change teams. But I was placed on werewolves. Or did I pick werewolves? I can't remember if I even picked werewolves or if I was randomly assigned it. The winning team, yeah. I'm still waiting on feedback, or like at least a look at my last story post before the episode. I don't know whether I'll get it done this week, mainly because over the next 2 weeks, like this upcoming week, I'm preparing for the convention, which is next weekend, and then the week after that, I have a convention in my university town. But that one's only a 1-day convention, so it's a lot. And also, while this is all happening, like in my university town right now, supposedly in the Hive Library, my work is on display. I haven't seen it yet. I just have not had the time to go down there and see it for myself. To be honest, I was considering popping down there like after my major convention next weekend. But before the convention on the 18th. it's sounding confusing. Basically, I have 2 separate conventions. One is 2 days, another is 1 day, and they're on 2 consecutive weekends. And they're run by different events companies as well, just to give you way more confusion. Oh. It is. It is. And that is why I'm like, okay, I need to get these designs done. Because the convention is literally next weekend. The 2-day one. I'm trying to figure out. I think that might be Lula in the dark. Like, because I've written up some dialogue for the next story post, but like, I don't know if it's great. Well, if it's... There's not really a structure to it, I guess. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Because writing for a story and then writing for a Sims Instagram post that is only 10 slides long, you've got to try and, like, find a balance. It's a Huxley post. I genuinely thought your post was going to be the Briarworth Royals preparing to depart for Amarantos. I genuinely thought that was going to be the case. I didn't think it was going to be Perseus at all. Poor baby. You need to catch up. You need to catch up before Yuletide. Yuletide is going to be insane. Also, in the group chat with me, Em, and Victorian Empires. Oh. I did not expect that connection. I did not expect the connection between Briarworth and Blackwood. Did not expect it. Wait, did I say Ovis? My brain is fried. Briarworth. Okay. Basically, I said your last post, I thought it was going to be the Briarworth Royals preparing to depart for Amarantos rather than Perseus. Okay. I thought you said that that was the last story post before the next episode. Or have you added another one? Just because you felt like Percy was left out? I'm curious. Curious and just nosy. You were gonna... Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Do what you gotta do. Yuletide is coming! I don't mind jumping straight into it. Hello, Victorian Empires! Maybe a Briarworth one of them arriving. Yeah, like Silas is just like, where is Sophia? I can't wait to get back into the royal stories, honestly. But planning has taken a back seat for Bloodbound and my uni work. Yeah, uni work usually should take precedence. Okay, where's my bigger brush and my Kalinsky brushes? You were training Cressy's magic. Basically, if you don't know Cressy, Cressy or Cressida is a Mariposan princess. Basically, like, the Mariposan version of Sophia, essentially. Obviously not the same as Sophia, but, like, in terms of her placement in her family tree, basically exactly the same place as where Sophia is, but with Mariposa. I think I'm going to get overwhelmed trying to make Yuletide episode. Take as long as you need. And also, make the episode as long as you need it to be. I don't have, like, a particular, like, amount of time that an episode should be. I used to have, like, a quota of, like, how much, like, how many minutes to make the episode. But, like, the episode's just gonna be as long as it's gonna be. I am ready for a thick episode. Give people a thick episode. So true. So true. And this is Yuletide. It's what we've all been looking forward to. I see you following me on my art account. Rose. Yeah. In many ways, the episode will also be quite bittersweet as well. It is the foundation for, like, certain things that is happening in the story. I can't remember exactly which green I need to mix for Sophia's eyes. That's the problem with being a little bit out of sorts with colour mixing. I don't know exactly which colours I need. I mean, that's like a warm green, but it's a bit swampy. So this is the two warm colours together. This is the two cooler colours together, like more of a turquoisey kind of green. Hello. Hello, Brady. Oh my god, it's been so long. At the moment, I am trying to colour mix. I cannot remember my colour mixing formulas. So this is a cool blue with a warm yellow. She does! She does have the prettiest eyes. Now I need a warm blue with a cool yellow. We shall see. Riley would say, green! Green! Oh, okay. This might be one of the colours. Okay, this might be a good shadow colour. This is like a warm blue with a cool yellow. But the one I think I was after was like the two warm colours. Yeah, I think the two warm colours are like gonna be the closest. These are just 4 colours mixed in separate variations. Colour mixing, it is an art all in its own. Wait, I have like an already pre-mixed green, like of its own. It's that green. Or would you call that chartreuse? One of the same. I think I'll use this as a base for her eye colour and then use the warm mix as the shadow colour. And if I want to go even darker, I'll use the other one. Because with watercolours you have to go light to dark. Watercolours, it's all about layering. I think this week I definitely need to post to the art social media. I need to post about my event next weekend. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm breaking it. Hopefully it will go well. Trust me, for my first art selling event of the year to be a 2-day event. Yeah. I'm going to be selling at the Birmingham Anime and Gaming Con at Edgbaston Stadium next weekend. over the 2 days. Oh, poor Dimitri, he doesn't have a design on the art. And then the following weekend, I'm going to be in Worcester on the Sunday for Birmingham Anima... No, for Birmingham... No. Brain, can you work for me, please? For the Worcester Comic-Con and Toy Fair that's held in the University Arena on the Sunday, which is on the 18th. Also, Bridie, something... I got into an exhibition. So, Worcester allowed students and alumni, which obviously alumni here, to apply to get into an exhibition that's being held at the Hive Library in Worcester, and you can walk around. It's the I haven't gone in to check but I've been told my artwork's in there. It's up for the next month. A freaking exhibition. I know, it's crazy. The exhibition, I believe, is called Fantasy Worlds of Imagination, I think. Like... I need to double check the name, but like Fantasy Worlds of Imagination. Brain is not doing the brain things. No, literally, how the Hive does art exhibitions, or at least how I remember them doing art exhibitions, is basically they have like this space in the middle of the library on the main floor where they just have it up displayed like that. That's about it. You got loads of fantasy artwork. It's blue. Well, he would probably say that about my artwork, because a lot of the artwork I submitted and a lot of the artwork the judges actually liked to get into that was actually my underwater kingdom. Like the mermaid world. Undead, he'd call a dinosaur. Oh, but that's so cute though. Oh, I'm also doing the Edgbaston Comic-Con and Toy Fair as well, which is March 3rd at Edgbaston Stadium. So I have 2 events at Edgbaston Stadium and 1 in Worcester. It's insane. Well, if you do want to come along to the events, then you're welcome. You're welcome to. Obviously, events like those are not really free. Like I know that the toy fair, like the Comic-Con and toy fairs that are held on a Sunday, like they're pretty cheap in like admission costs, I believe. I've got to double check the Birmingham Anime and Gaming Con prices. Bloody advert. That's how this channel still has revenue. Basically, you are welcome to come along to these events. Obviously, they're not free. But the exhibition is technically something that you can walk around in the library and, like, it's basically a showcase of artwork. It's not like you have to pay anything for the exhibition itself. But events like the Birmingham Anime and Gaming Con, as well as the Comic Con and toy fairs. This is the wrong app. Oh, why are there just so many different companies? Yeah, I know that the Birmingham Anime and Gaming Con is more expensive than the toy fair events. Like, because there's multiple events. Oh. Yeah, I felt like I was muddling up my words constantly there. At least you understood what I said. EA, are you going to load The Sims? You have some news. What is your news? I mean, last time you said you had some news, it was like, oh, baby number 2. I don't think it's that, but like... Yeah. I had a feeling it wasn't that. But that was the last time you said, oh, I have some news. You're doing your driving lessons? Oh my god, that's awesome. Knowing my mother, she'd probably say, well, I'll know when to evacuate the roads. Don't worry, Brony, she would say exactly the same about me. Oh, avoid. Avoid. Alright. Nowadays it's mostly automatic, but like a lot of people do still choose to drive manual. Yeah, that is... Is it just a British mother thing? Mm-hmm, probably. Okay. That's the one thing about watercolour I keep forgetting to do is like water control. Basically, I have too much water on my brush and it just floods the entire area. Tee, just girly things. I can't drive a car, but I can crash my game in The Sims. Hawk on the daily whenever he traumatizes his son. Don't go there! Stop reminding me of my character's trauma! Yes. Yes, I did. Well, actually, I think I got it for Christmas. Because I had no idea what I wanted for Christmas. My mother was like, tell me what you want. I do really like the build and buy objects. I do like it. I haven't really used it all that much. I haven't had the chance to because of like doing all the prep work for some stuff. Well, for all the events that I'm doing. Oh no! That's so sad. Yeah, I liked werewolves. Like, I think out of all the occults, it's like the best done occult. Yeah, I haven't really used it all that much, mainly because I've been so busy. I will say, the one thing I really don't like about Tomarang is the fact that there's no big lots in there. Like, I am a builder of castles. Yes, I got the castle estate kit. Because I am weak. Yeah, lack of big lots in Tomarang really does irritate me. Because Tomarang's such a beautiful world. It's like, why deprive us of, like, so many big lots? I want a world where they give us two 64 by 64 lots again. Isn't that the case with everything, though? Sims 4 lacks what Sims 3 has. But Sims 3 has everything, for the most part. What are you trying to say? A little louder for people in the back. I might use pencil crayons to help work this up a bit, because it's not going exactly how I want it to, so I'm hoping that, like, pencil crayons might help fix this. I've still got 2 more designs to paint as well. I think I should use deep sea green. Yes, the childbirth mod is incredible. All I want is create a world. Same. However, though, I am not getting the create a world mod until it's like out of, I think it's alpha or is it beta right now, but like either way, I'm not putting that mod anywhere near my game until like it's available to the public. Because it's gonna break everything I have. And I am scared. I just want a game that works. A mood. A very big mood. I don't trust it. It's so good. Yeah, the childbirth mod is so good. When Panda Sama is literally doing the Lord's work. But yeah, the Creator World mod by Twisted Mexi, yeah, not putting that anywhere near my game until it's out of its like beta alpha phase or wherever it's at right now. It will break everything I have. And I am scared. Oh, I don't have it. Bryony, do you really think I would have that? Especially with my series? Like, if you've ever watched any of my Sims episodes, you'll understand that, like, I don't even have to turn autonomy on for the chaos to start. I went an entire episode with the autonomy turned off, and, like, the Sims were still crazy. Celestial Royals and Undead Rose know this because any Sims that are made in my save, and I've sent Celestial Royals and Undead Rose 2 of my Sims. Like multiple of my Sims each. And I dare say that their chaos has infected their saves as well. I'm not controlling those ads. YouTube putting those in. Yeah, my Sims are so chaotic they infect other people's saves. Autonomy does not need to be turned on for my Sims to absolutely out chaotic everybody. To be honest, any mods that I just don't use, I don't have, which Wonderful Whims is one of them. As well as Wicked Whims as well. I just don't have it. I use the relationships and pregnancy overhaul, I think it is. Also known as the RPO. Yeah, just don't even mention anything about that. Just don't even mention that it exists as an option. Oh my god. I think there needs to come a point where you need to separate them out. I'm not sure either. To be honest, I've never really done it with my own account either, so I wouldn't even be able to give you advice with that, because I wouldn't know. Bryony, these adverts aren't me. Well, I've made the stream be monetized, yes, but YouTube automatically places advertisements for people watching the stream. Oh, you mean the one that I used for Marcia during that episode? Oh, that's such a cute idea. I love that. Oh. Like a family heirloom. Yeah, I think before the Worcester convention, I'm probably going to have to pop down to Worcester and see my artwork in the exhibition, because I won't be able to go see it on the day of the convention, mainly because I will be a bit busy at my table. Please, somebody get these songs out of my head. Has Been Hotel songs have been stuck in my head and I cannot get them out. I think my current favourite one is like Out for Love. That one is like an earworm. no, Hasbin did not have to go so hard with those songs. Yeah, More Than Anything makes me cry. Like, the reprise especially, but like the fact that there is like the first version is between Charlie and her dad, and then the second one is like Charlie and Becky. Stop it! Stop it! That was a bad time for an ad. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not personally controlling these ads. I'm gonna have to double check if there is a way to tone it down. Obviously, toning it down will be for the next stream. Because I'm a little busy right now. Feels like every 10 minutes. Oh, okay. I'll see if there's like a way to like monetization. It's saying every 30 minutes. And I've like, that's actually the most amount you can put it in between. Because you can either do every 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30. And I have it set to every 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, I've changed the settings. Let's see how this works for people. Don't even ask me what I was going for with this design down here. No clue. No idea. Oh wow, okay. The bath facts. Oh wow. Yeah, they can be pretty random. I think Bryony said she. I don't know whether she got one for the convention that I was talking about, or whether it was just the fact that it was an ad. Would be damn ironic if that was the case. So something I was considering in terms of like whether Sophia should have access to healing crystals, because like something about Verona that I haven't really gone on about is obviously with Loka, I've always said it's like the time kingdom, and like Verona is bordering that, so like they have like crystals that can kind of like reverse time and stuff like that, and like time crystals are literally a thing. And one of the things of Verona I was going to implement, especially early on with Briar and Vanessa, was healing crystals and like healing powers. That was something that I was going to implement. I don't think that they themselves will have healing powers, but like I think that crystals with those abilities would be in the canon rather than anything else, if that makes sense. So, if that is going to be a thing, in Victorian Empire's story, when Cressida because when she comes to Delia's kingdom, I cannot pronounce that kingdom name. I'm sorry, it's not happening. But when she goes to Delia's kingdom, she stops off at Briarworth first. So I think during that bit of the trip, I think Sophia would have given her a healing crystal or like a protection crystal of some description. Because it would make the most sense. But yeah, I don't want to make it sound like it comes from left field, but like it was something that was originally planned to take place, but I never really had the chance to implement it, at least properly. Yeah, potentially saving her life, yeah. Because at the moment, we have a storyline where results in Cressy being poisoned. No way to heal it at all. So that would solve a lot of issues. As far as I'm aware, I don't think we have any like things that solve the issue right now. So that's one of the suggestions for solving said issue. think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some deep sea green into the background. I haven't really played around with this colour all that much, so I am scared. Because I don't want to go too dark in the background, and I know that this colour can be like really, really dark. And I want heavy granulation, but it's not giving me the granulation I desire right now. To be honest, I would not put it past, like, Valdemar and Antoine to be interested in the crystals of Verona as well. Would not put it past them to be interested as well. If that's a way to add them into your story as well, be my guest. I think they'd be intrigued. So would I. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get the granulation effect in the background. I know I have a particular watercolour that does granulate a lot, and I cannot remember for the life of me which one it is. I know Schminker don't have... Schminker paints do not granulate. I think they're glazing paints, if I can remember correctly. I don't know. Was it like Core or Roman Schmoll paints that granulate? Or was it Core? Like, I'm physically trying to remember all of my watercolour brands that I actually have. And how they granulate. I know that this one, I know that Core blooms. I just can't remember whether they granulate. Yeah, Core is the blooming one. I'm going to try and mix two colours together instead. Oh, those mixed together in the pan. Not what I wanted to happen, but okay. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I think that they would be very interested in Verona's crystals, for sure. How early on does Val actually start dabbling in the dark arts? I'm curious about that. Like, when should we be expecting him to do that? I gotta keep them away. I know. Sophia's kingdom be very interesting to them. You think around the time of the season? Oh my god. So Verona will be on their radar then. Oh no. Uh-oh. Undead Rose did not know that. Sebastian is not baby. He's anything but. He's anything but. He is a butt. Yeah, I feel bad for Clara. To me, Sebastian is stupid. He's not just toxic, he's stupid. You will not like him when he reveals what he's got in store. I will mourn that part of him. We mourn the stupid. I know. I know. Which baby boys are you talking about? Because if you're talking about a Krell, that's already planned. That's already in the works. Just like, sorry. Okay, I think to save my sanity, I'm gonna stop working on this because like it needs to dry a bit as well. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna at least start working on the layers of the next few pieces. I'm thinking, do I go with brown or like a golden effect with this one? I don't know. I'm trying to remember what colours I actually have. That would be useful. Oh, Zayla's already hurt emotionally. He will survive. Why does the digital version look better? But then again, this is going to be more cohesive, I guess. I am going to go over it in pencil crayon, but at the moment, I need to wait for it to dry. It's already 11 minutes past midnight. Where did the time go? I kind of want like an old tea-stained sort of map thing with this. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of effect I want. So I'm looking on Pinterest with the map. Because with Inktober, the effect that I wanted to go for was like more of a brown map, but it turned out blue. That wasn't the effect that I was originally going for, but that's what I ended up with. So that's what you got. Because obviously once you put down ink, you can't really go back on your choice. Unless you're like layering different colours. This colour is not really loading onto my brush as well as I wanted it to. I'm trying to test out different colours. There's like this. This kind of brown. It looks more coppery in the pan, but like it's more of this neutral. I think it's called Kaput Mortem, I think. Wasn't Roman Schmoll like the granulating brand? But I don't have a cool colour in that set. Oh. There's green. There's like this deep green kind of colour. That's a nice colour. I think these are really good colours for the map. That's supposed to be a sage green. Like, this is technically labelled sage green, but like it didn't really appear as a sage green. What colour is this? Oh, it's like this golden. I do have extra White Knights colours. Oh. Ooh. This used to be my old palette before I moved things into like travel palettes. You can see how messy it is. Eee. It's messy. I'm looking at the browns. I'm wondering like what browns we've got. Okay, we've got the cool brown. Ooh, that could work. Like those two browns could work actually. Could work decently well. I wish there was kind of like a midpoint between the two, but you win some, you lose some. Oh, that's purple. Messy! It's so true. Messy! I'm just nervous about doing this map. Because I want to do it justice. what I might do is I think I might replace one of the colours in this palette to be one of the colours in that palette. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but like I know that it will probably be soon. I'm trying to make the effect quite subtle. Kind of like a tea staining effect, I guess. We have Verona's outline. You do like the brown? Yes, so do I. That's what I was aiming for with Inktober's ones, but like it didn't turn out that way. It ended up more blue than brown. I do want to add blue to this, but I know I'm gonna have to be careful because it just like ended up being way too blue last time. So I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't want the brown to be like too prominent, but I do want it to like be there and like have like a bit of the defined edges. Basically, I don't want too much of it. I imagine this being Callan's map because you can see that there's like a little ship, which is Callan's ship. And the two kingdoms, tongue-tied. The two kingdoms he's going between is Verona and Halle. And considering now he has family in both, well, he's originally from Halle, but he has family in Verona now. I love Callan. Callan's so cool. I love the Fallen. Callan's not evil either. Like, he's a mischievous, he's a scamp kind of character, which I like. It's mainly the joins between the kingdoms that, like, though that's where I'm struggling to define a little bit right now. Yeah, she used to be a blondie. Must be such a surreal feeling for you. There we go. You can see where Callum would have pins to keep his maps from flying about as the boat rocks. Okay. Oh, I'm liking the way this is turning out. Like, it's subtle. It's nice. Makes me second guess whether I should add blue to this now, but that was the original plan. What I think I'm going to do with the blue is, like, I'm going to take it slow and I'm going to take it mainly around the continents. This one is definitely a huge test of my water control. And in terms of my watercolour ability, water control is probably my weakest. I mean, I love using colour, and colour is definitely something I do well. It's just that water control is not one of my strongest suits when it comes to watercolour. it can get very out of hand very, very quickly with the blues. So I'm trying to be careful. I do really like the way it looks though. It just adds that pop of colour. What are we thinking so far? I'm holding my breath while doing this blue because I don't want it to overpower it like it did previously. Because, like, the concept for this map and the treasure chest was literally something I did during Inktober and didn't really pull off as well as I wanted it to. Well, I did the treasure chest in a previous year, but, like, the map is something that I did this year just gone. I think I might add the effect to Callan's ship as well, just on the underside. Just so it's subtle. Thank you. I don't know whether I'll get all of them done during this live stream, but I know that I want to at least, like, get a hefty chunk of this done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a tissue just to, like, mop up some of the excess colour, because, like, some of it is going inland. And because this is such a staining colour that it really doesn't take much to stain it. I don't know whether I'm going to do it for Mariposa and Avis. And the reason why I'm considering not doing it for Mariposa and Avis, because usually they're supposed to be floating. The countries are flooding. Well, the kingdoms over here are Dune and Cinderash. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. My brain must be in this flood. Evil Flippy are you? No! 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 Somebody stop that man! King Flippy is a wholesome being. No, don't make him evil. The mirror universe. Do you think that's what Mirror sees? Who knows? She could. I was talking about Mirror with Celestial Royals. Basically, I was just on about the fact that Avis's royal line is more brand new than a lot of other kingdoms. But Mira would be part of like the older kingdoms. I think for consistency I will put the blue around Mariposa and Avis. Just for consistency. But I don't think I'm going to blend it out, or at least not that much. We'll know that those kingdoms float. I like the kingdoms with the simpler shapes, which means that, like, they don't bleed too much. This is the effect that I wanted on my previous map. But I went overboard. I'm happy. I'm happy. I did go a bit overboard with that brown though, like on the edge. But other than that, there we go. There is the map. I would buy that as a sticker. It probably still needs highlights. I definitely need to like add highlights and stuff, but like that is after everything is dry. I think I'm going to use the same brown as I did with the map on the chest because I actually really like this brown. I might actually shove it in my palette as well, like my main palette. What time is it? It is almost 1 AM. Yay. I think I need to call this stream at some point. I need to, but will I? That is the question. Zayla really is so fine in the future. Marcia really struck gold. Callan's chest has the Hallie emblem on the side. I just thought that that was a neat touch. Because, like, the ship that he takes is actually abandoned, like an abandoned Hallie ship. So everything inside used to belong to Hallie. So it would make sense that it has all, like, the different... It has some Hallie branding. I know! She got so lucky in that department as well. Oh god. I just stuck my hand in the paint, because of course I did. Sometimes I hate being left-handed. Well, Dayton is Bryn's... No, is Violetta's sim. Okay. No problem. Bye, Anne. I think I am gonna end the stream once I do some certain bits and pieces like on here. because it is 1 a.m. At least I've got majority of the stickers actually like painted. At least I can say that. Like, majority of the stickers are painted, so that way I don't have to wait as long in between layers for like stuff to dry as well. So it has its advantages. I'm really trying with the water control, because I guess that's like one thing I'm trying to improve with my watercolor is like the water control. Am I stalling to like end the stream? Yes. I always do this. I think I might use that colour. There's like a colour up here that I'm like, yes, I want to use that. It's got like a blood red kind of quality to it. Okay. I think I'm going to call that the end of the stream. Because I want to wait for this to dry, and obviously it is 1:06. And by the time this dries, it's gonna be way later than that. So why not? I think out of all of the ones that I painted during the stream, the one that's like the most done, I would say, is this one. This one I think definitely needs some touch-ups in certain places with pencil crayon. The background definitely needs a bit of work, I think, and definitely some highlights are needed as well. But in terms of like majority of it done, definitely this one. So yeah. So for the fact that this was a very impromptu stream, the fact that it's gone on for almost 3 hours is a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and I should have a video coming out some point this week, or at least I hope so, because I have several that I'm filming and like in the process of filming. So yeah, I will see you in my next one. Bye!